I am Adam, and this is Katie, and we are your special correspondents from Public Campaign Action Fund for the trial of Senator Ted Stevens from Alaska. So I want to go ahead and turn this over to Katie for the information on witness selection.
So both the defense and the prosecution gave their lists of the witnesses they'll be calling. Character witnesses who will testify on behalf of the senator, as well as people who will give evidence against him. Mm-hmm. While we were all able to see this official witness list, we were able to obtain through our sources a special surprise list of character witnesses who will be called in to testify on behalf of Senator Ted Stevens. Kind of an interesting list. Mm-hmm. The first, perhaps not surprising, will be the head of the Ted Stevens Foundation. Headquartered in Alaska, they are charged, from what I can tell, principally with naming things after Senator Ted Stevens. And while they've run out of things in Alaska, they've sort of moved their operations south into Washington and Idaho, where there are lots of things that still need to be named. So he'll be up first. Next will be the chairman of a new organization, the Polar Bears for Petroleum. It's kind of interesting. Their current slogan that I'm seeing on their mailings is, "Well, we were going to move anyway." So it's going to be interesting to see how they manage to fit a bear in the courtroom.
Yeah, that Republican Party is a big tent.
It's a big tent.
Wow.
Everyone gets
very
to
big if you're going to fit a polar bear in it.
You have to serve him raw salmon, and I don't know. Anyway, that should be an interesting day.
Hopefully, get some lox in the bagel place.
So we'll see how that works out for him. And last on the list, as we know. At the center of this trial is the examination over the massive remodel and expansion of Senator Ted Stevens' home in Girdwood, Alaska, that was undertaken by VECO, the oil services company. So the third witness on the list is the sales rep at the local Girdwood IKEA. Because apparently Stevens is in there like every weekend buying bookshelves and lamps, and he's
got a whole floor to fill.
He's gotten two massive floors to fill with furniture, and you can only put so many, moose skins on the ground. At some point, you got to have, furnishing. So he's in a lot, and apparently IKEA is very grateful. So they're sending down one of their men to testify on his behalf.
That's great.
So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see that testimony.
That's great.
Adam?
Yeah, so thank you for that, Katie. Finally, Ted Stevens today asked the judge if he could miss a majority of the proceedings of the case as he goes back to the Senate to try to deal with the current financial crisis. The judge did express some concern as these jurors who are missing time from work and their families, that they might think he didn't care about the trial. I think the interesting part of this, if I may editorialize for a second, is that the reason Ted Stevens is on trial is because he received gifts from those hoping for favors from him,
sled dogs,
massage chair, and the home, and so he finally cares about the Senate, while he spent most of his time caring about his contributors. Maybe
Heck of a thing.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me.
No.
All right. Well, Katie, do you have anything else?
That'll do it for me. We look forward to seeing you as we continue to cover this trial as it goes forward.
Thanks.